Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars week 108, day 4. So today, of course, we got ourselves Purple Guild War Day, and we're going to be messing with that. We're also going to be messing with the new Mythic. So of course, earlier today we covered a video on Rath-Amon. He's in the Glory Gem Guild and VIP chest for this week, and he'll be in a drop table with everything else. So you still have another 6 days all the way until next Friday's reset in order to go get him. Or at least get him at a reasonable rate in Glory Gem Guild and VIP chests. Otherwise, it'll be much harder to get into the future. But as far as the troop is concerned, it's pretty interesting. It's basically like Wild Queen, Wild King. And we're going to try using it today. See what we can end up doing with it. Probably we tweak this team slightly and just run like a pure purple version. And just kind of see what we can do. And see if we can actually win. I do prefer my current Guild War Purple Day. Which of course is the following. This one right here would be a Arachne Reaver Life and Death combo. However, we're going to be trying this method just because he's new and he came out today, and if we lose, we lose. But yeah, he literally just came out today. We got Purple Day today, might as well use him. Fortunately, he does not get any kind of skull damage. Couple things I was considering using. War Machine? Is it one word? War Machine? Gosh, how many more do I have to do until it goes? Wait, isn't that called, is it too much? No, not War Machine. Which one was I thinking of? Gosh, what's that one blue-purple soul troop called? Why do I completely forget its name all of a sudden? No, I want blue-purple. Yeah, that one. The Inferno Machine. I knew it was something machine. But yeah, I was considering this earlier. I didn't end up composing it into any teams. However, I don't think it has enough boost ratio to really justify using it. We'd have to use a Fairish Raw, and that takes up too much space. We could use it without it, but then he's not creating enough skulls. He does have that skull spam in his summon. But unless he gets Doom Skull, he's not getting any mana accumulation, which is kind of concerning. And going to be too risky if he does or doesn't end up getting it. Plus, if he misses, that's going to backfire too much. But there's things like that. Of course, obviously, Fairish Raw-like builds. Tempted to replace out Hero in this team. So if we do, I'm not quite sure with what. Because I want something that's kind of consistent with Purple Skull. We could put a Wild Queen in there now. No, we could. We actually could, though I probably would not advise it. I kind of want to go all in on purple. The only bad thing about this is if we miss, book auto kills us, which is not good at all. We can always put something that has like immune to mana drain, but then he's just going to still bypass it anyways. He's Undead Divine. We could end up giving him the Bless off the other thing. Let me just double check our purples real quick. So if we're doing Bless, we don't really need his Cleanse, so that'd kind of ruin that. We might as well utilize him mostly for his Cleanse. We might just leave Hero there. Though, I kind of want to put a mana accumulator there too. But then we just don't have enough skull pressure. Could go for something purple for damage. Because we have all the mana we're going to need at this point. Biggest concern is Thrall, just like random dies. Karandira with the Curse? Do we even need that? Because we're not putting any kind of stats effect if we don't have Hero. We could always drop Thrall. Drop Thrall, add a damage source, go from there. Replace Hero for more mana. Because I could go Book, replace out Thrall for... actually, that could end up working. So we have access to... That also gives us resummon capability. So what I can end up doing here... It drastically lowers our mana accumulation initially. But we'll make it better as we progress. Because this gives us more of a backup plan. So use Obsidian Libram, which has the Obsidian Depths summon on it. We then replace Thrall for a damage source. So we're basically turning this low rarity purple team into a high rarity purple team is basically what's happening right now. Let's see. And we just need to replace Thrall for something. Something damage. Something big with a lot of damage. I'm considering Enrage Karandira. Also, hello everyone, by the way. Hello, Roman. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Lester. Hello, Gimli. Hello, Eric. Hello, Draco. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, German. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Daddy Shark. Hello, Emanator. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Isabel, I got your package today. We should go open it a little bit later this stream. It's just sitting on my floor right now. We'll open it on stream in a little bit once we finish everything. Let's see. Oh, wait. Why am I under pure purple? I want any color. Yeah, I'm considering Enrage Karandira, oddly enough. Because we could still go Elementalist and have that synergy there. We're completely RNGing if we end up getting the thing, but that's fine. The only other slight issue with that is he is blocking my mana by a lot. What colors are Enrage Karandira again? Yeah, he'd mostly be blocking on red. He would still get his yellow access. But then he's also denying yellow when he casts, so that's a thing. He also doesn't have score reduction, oddly enough. What color are we missing? We're missing blue. What's a good purple-blue that does anything? Purple-blue. Under base rarity. Ideally, that can also tank. It could run in front of a machine. Honglong's interesting here, actually. Ooh. Because he also has that Bless, which bypasses that. He has the high score reduction, so he's almost Gorgulfa, but with damage instead of mana accumulation. I'm considering it. Go a Honglong. Because Shabana is going to be too inconsistent with this team. Onyx Giant would be weird. But it could work. He converts 8 of a chosen gem into Uber Doom Skulls. And we're already going to have enough skulls set up that he's going to be able to connect into it. My biggest concern with that is his blocking on brown and purple. Like, we don't want a double block book. If we're using it like that, we have to only single block book. And we have access to Zulgoth. I might just go with Honglong. Might be a Honglong situation. Out of all the dragons in the game, Honglong actually is among one of the strongest ones in the entire game right now. Not counting Diamantia. Not counting the very obvious 6-color dragon. As far as like the standard non-boss dragons are concerned, it's among one of the strongest in the game. 70% reduction, really good synergy with other dragons. And when its ability gets lucky, it has a lot of value. Even when it's not as lucky, it still gets quite a bit. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No! Come back, book! I was just trying to reorganize it. No! I think I still want it in that order. But, I do need that back. Come back! Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There we go. Alright, are we good to go? Because I'm actually happy with the banner. I'm happy with the hero class. Do I need to change the color, though? We can go either brown or blue. Oh, we're already into brown. Ooh. But then what if he denies it, though? Yeah, we still keep it like this. Just to play it safe for the extra +1. So we have it on 2 different ways. The only problem with that is we don't get any excess brown onto anything, but that's fine. Oh, you know what? If that's the case, I might as well just go explode. Hold up. That's actually a good explode situation, then. That shouldn't backfire on us, right? It's not gonna backfire on us. How could it? Okay, let's go explode, then. Because I actually don't need the +1. We already have the +1 in our banner. Minusing blue is not ideal. If we could minus green with the same colors, it would actually be slightly better. I think. We actually don't care if we -1 Leprechaun, but we do ever so slightly care if we -1 Honglong. Also, thank you for the $5 tip, ClipBomb. Thank you, thank you. Also, hello, ClipBomb. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, Jonian. Hello, Logic Slayer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Oh, wait, you sent 2 packages? Wait, I only have 1. I'm not sure where the other one went, then. Well, I have 1 of the 2. I'm not sure where the second one is. Oh, no. Why did my mom end up finding it and didn't realize it was for me? But yeah, I only have 1. Alright, I think we're good with this team. Let's just go. Alright, so here's the new Mythic. With an old Mythic as well. It's probably at the mailbox. True. I need to check the mailbox later, then. Alright, so Honglong, Obsidian Libram, Rath-Amon, which is the whole premise of this team, is we're trying to use Rath-Amon, and Leprechaun, for pure purple. It's probably not as strong as our other pure purple team, but we'll see what we could do. Speaking of which, our defend team still does so good. It did end up losing 1 more time for a total of 8-6, but even with that, that's still insane. Compared to like 113, 113, 0-15, and then just go with like an 8-6, which is an 8 out of 14. If that makes any sense. Because it's win-loss, not win total. So this isn't 1 win out of 13. It is 1 win and 13 losses. Similarly, this is not 8 out of 6 because that's impossible. It is 8 wins and 6 losses for technically 8 wins out of 14 total battles. But anyways. Alright, let's just do this. It is indeed purple day. It is indeed a pure purple team. Let's see what we're up against first. So he's using good old Life and Death Weaver, as is our defend team, as is like, or actually our offense team, I should say. As is like almost every single team being used today. That makes sense. He's going to deny green immediately, so we will have to determine on starting board if we immediately click Leprechaun or not. And we're probably going to have to immediately click Leprechaun. Let's see how Rath-Amon does. And of course, he's in drop table right now. Overall, honestly, he seems like a pretty solid A-tier Mythic. I'm not sure if I'd put him in S-tier like the other 2. He definitely would be at some point. I just don't feel like there's enough synergy to fully put him together in the current state of game. That will change into the future, but as it currently stands, you could just use a little more synergy than what he has right now. Alright, so right off the bat, pretty good start. By pretty good start, I mean absolutely kind of insane start. We are in a very, very absurdly good position. We're just gonna go for it. Just hope he lands. And what if we're frozen? It doesn't matter. Go again. Nice. No, we didn't extra turn there, though. Wait, how on earth was he not frozen on whatever he just took? We have like a billion freezes on him right now. Alright, we'll do it again. Yeah, going for the curse. Honestly, maybe we should have. Enraged Carandera for the curse freeze, so that we can get things like that frozen. One big issue that this Mythic greatly suffers from, especially if you're used to playing with Wild King or Queen, is its skull damage is so low. It is so absurdly low. Actually, so much so, I think we might want to switch to Seasons. Actually, let me go do that. I think we actually would gain more of a benefit from Seasons, because what's really gaining magic? Hongalong does, but doesn't really need it. Obsidian Lebrum does, but it's already exploding the whole board. This doesn't use magic at all. And Leprechaun, in theory, doesn't use magic, because when on Earth is there going to be like 20-something greens on the board. So yeah, I can actually switch over from, we still want 20%, but we actually want 2 Seasons to go with it. Because we definitely need to make up for his lack of damage pressure. And while that won't make up for all of his lack of boosting, it'll slightly make up for it, if nothing else. Slightly close the gap compared to before, or at least without it. He's running a quick Throw with Graveseer. Ooh, a Zul'Goth. One bad thing about this team, I do not have any way to dispose of Zul'Goth in a timely fashion. I think we just ignore it. That's gonna backfire very soon. It's not something you can really ignore. I think we have to replace our first slot with Zul'Goth. As much as I don't want to. I think this is a I have to go Zul'Goth to counter Zul'Goth situation. Sorry, Hongalong. We'll probably put you back there in a moment. But for now, I need a Zul'Goth to counter Zul'Goth. I don't think we need to change anything else. That should be good to go. Just double checking if he has any other bursts I'm not noticing. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Obviously, he has Graveseer. Mythic tier list? Yes, Mythic tier list still soon, TM. At this point, I'm not sure if I'm getting it down this weekend. Because there's 2 streams I wanted to do this weekend. One was for RuneScape tomorrow, and the other one was for, because I finally have a little bit of free time. And the other one is, the Pokemon one for this, Sunday. Okay, I think we just explode. He has too much alignment. Try to contest it. Now he has no alignment? Oh, but what if he gets off a Sky? But he's not going to. The best he's going to get is a single pair. But then again, a single pair is kind of scary. He's running Thral. A single pair is us dying. Okay, so we'll take our purple. We Zul'Goth his Zul'Goth. Because that's the whole reason why we even picked Zul'Goth was his Zul'Goth his Zul'Goth. So we don't lose. Literally the only reason why he's there. Alright, we take the purple he gave us. And now we can start actually playing the game. Actually, let me take that one first. Take that one over, take that one over. Let's see. And I should be dead. Honestly, this Mythic hasn't been too bad. Though in all fairness, I've been using him with other troops every single time, but still. And what's nice is he does have ever so slightly higher consistency than that of Wild King and Wild Queen. The Wild Queen at least has like the reduction, so if you do miss, it's not as bad. And Wild King, if you die on a troop, you have like a billion other troops that hit for 1 billion damage. Alright, so this is pretty standard book that he's using. However, you know what? I'm actually going to keep Zul'Goth there. You know why? He's running a... hero is the only thing he has, combined with nothing. So all we have to do is Zul'Goth hero and we win. So we're actually going to keep Zul'Goth here this time. He's going to do blue to purple. Blue to purple does nothing. He's going to go do green to purple. Green to purple both does and does not do something. It does something in the sense that I cannot use a Leprechaun, which is going to be concerning. But aside from that, it doesn't actually actively do anything. So blue to purple, let's just pay attention to this one. Blue to purple. So I take this over and we're just kind of good to go. Blue to purple is not going to do anything good or bad, really. he's gonna go for the cleanse. Oh, to accidentally leave that there? No, that's kind of bad. Oh no, that's really bad. Luckily, that does not give him any kind of alignment, and we still have access to Leprechaun, which I think we will end up utilizing here, as I just need the mana. Let's see. Yeah, I think we just have to take a purple. He's green to purple, which does nothing. Oh, Lebrum, though. I have to click it. Ah, we did an extra turn. And he got the extra turn into another... No, good. He didn't extra turn again. Okay, we just won. It's already over. As weird as this may seem. We are in actually a really good position. Even though it might not look like it. Because all I have to do now is just Zolgoth his book, and that's why we use Zolgoth. That's already over. And, you know what we have? Cleanse. Oh, yeah, I could have done that earlier, too. I keep forgetting. I'm like, we're stunned. He can't cleanse. Obviously, he still can. As long as he's not silenced, he can still cleanse everything. Yeah, that's really good against elementals. Like, silence actually is not that popular in Guild War. Yeah, I think there's just a team. Zolgoth, Obsidian, Lebrim, Rath-Amon, and Leprechaun. Basically the high rarity version of the low rarity version team we showed earlier today. Oh, he's running the new Spider Throne. This is actually the first time I've seen someone running with it. Also, he's probably a free-to-play player because it's not upgraded. We could have still used 2 blue orbs on it. Let's see. But yeah, convert all brown to web. There's a thing, though. Nothing on our team cares if it's webbed, other than Leprechaun. And we get just immediate... Oh, actually, that's not true, Hero. Well, 2 of the 4 don't care if they're webbed. And once they go cleansing, we're just past it. And this is another... Oh, wait. Is he running... Wait, does Necromancer even get stealthy? Oh, it does. Ooh. Ooh. He learned. Okay, maybe we get rid of Zolgoth for something else then. I might put him back there to Dragon. Yeah, we're going to. How do you spell his name again? Kulong? I have no clue. Why do I forget his colors too? It's like this, I think. Yeah, there he is. Let's roll with him again. Because I need a 70% score reduction, oddly enough, right now. As well as the fact that he'll be able to web or bless off the web, or even have bless preemptively. And he also has a percent chance for barrier. I'll roll like that. Because worst comes to worst, we could just win it off of Lebram into Rath-Amon. It's very similar to the Life and Death Weaver team in that the center of our team is like our entire team. Everything else is just for mana or for holding down the line. But he's running triple empower into... Gosh, why is there so much triple empower still? I thought like there would be like a slight downtick due to, you know, what's currently going on with the mana drain gems. But, nope. Pretty much just as much as always. But there is a chance some people just didn't adjust their team, so that could be the case as well. But, they are still everywhere. I'm just gonna go for Leprechaun and just hope it works out. We'll find out soon if it does. I kind of did. Yeah, I kind of did. Okay, we'll take that over. We'll take that over. What does he currently have? Nothing? Convert all brown to purple. That is slightly scary. And we will ignore it by just hitting you a billion times. I could take a skull here to kill. Is that worth it? Yes. So we'll take purple. Just kill him out. He pokes us back. There's like nothing. I guess we finally get you down, but I actually want to get mana for you before I do. You're kind of just here to tank and just exist. Because, of course, this is mostly to show off the new Mythic that came out today. No, he missed! Yeah, the good old Wild Queen issue. He still has it just as much. Okay, I'm going to go for Caster, even though he can skull here, but he's going to skull into a skull, so it works out. And we got blood. Oh, no, we got barrier. Oh, that still helps. So I take the extra turn skull. We take a Leprechaun, actually. Oh no, the 2 mana drain! Oh wait, never mind, that was from book. I thought that was from a gem on the board for a second. Also, Kwang Long 70% score reduction is working overtime right now. That was a lot of value. Yeah, that's gonna die, finally. But you know what we have? Backup summon, though you know what else we have? We're frozen. I can just go for double skull here, though. So we do that, take a bunch of skull, get a bunch of value. Get a resummon here. Actually... Yeah, we cast you first because we want to not be frozen on purple. So I can then do that again. So I can then do that again. So we can then do that again. Oh, not quite. Oh, wait, I should have resummoned first. No! Wait, you should have actually resummoned once there. I'm not sure if that actually reduces too much of our points, but... we could have saved some. And once again, he's using Stealthy Book, so we'll run the exact same team run. And as soon as we kill Book, we win, but unfortunately we have to deal with everything else in front of it. I'm not sure why they're running Necromancer with this, though. It seems like you should be running Orb Weaver or Thief or something that has a lot more summon. I'm not quite understanding why they're running that hero class. It's not even like it has a bonus this week, right? Yeah, it doesn't have any bonus. Because sometimes when that happens, when you see like a uncommon hero class, it's like, oh, that hero class has 20% bonus this week. But that's not the case. Also, can you please stop infiniting us? All you are is a single book. Don't need to hit that many times. Alright, we're not frozen on yellow. Actually, we're not frozen on anything. Oh, he doesn't even have a freeze. I'm just so used to every team having freeze. It feels weird when they have none. Right, we go for Labram here. You need to not die to that. Come on, get your cleanse already. There you go. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh no, wait, I need mana. Mana, come back. Alright, now is when we start getting infinited by Book. Eventually he'll stop. Please just let me get a summon down. And sometime today. Oh no! No! We're gonna finally lose! Our perfect Guild War week! Ah. Yeah, new Mythic made us lose. I had a feeling he would. At some point. But it finally happened. We got infinited by Book. Oh, we're actually not on tap out of a streak. A little over 8,000 there. Ah. Yeah, we got Book infinited. Which a Life and Death Weaver team probably would have survived, but could have also still died because of how infinites work. But at least in that case, we could have had like 1 billion chances to get giant spider summons every time it poked us, of which there were a lot. But honestly, I kind of liked how the new Mythic was. It wasn't that bad. It has the same issue that Wild Queen and Wild King has in Guild War, though. If you miss his ability, you just lose. Especially if you're using on the color day corresponding to him, in this case purple. Because, you know, if you miss it with a purple attack and they're using Book, you just die. You just die a very horrible death. Because not only did you set up the skulls for them, but you also set up full mana for them. And Wild Queen and Wild King both have that exact same issue. Wild Queen has the most mitigation to it. Wild King has the most amount of follow-up afterwards, assuming you finally get your turn back. This one doesn't really have either, though I guess it can get rid of all the freezes and stuns on you. But yeah, it's a pretty good Mythic. I still like it. I still feel like it's weaker than the other two. But you gain souls. It's a skull spammer that has cleanse, which is rather unique. Divine, I mentioned it earlier too, Divinish Bala used to have that back in the day. And gosh, it was very, very strong. It's one of the reasons why Divinish Bala was nerfed into the ground. And one of the reasons when they over-nerfed her, she's the only 50% mana start troop to have 40% mana start. Which I know almost makes no sense, but they nerfed her so hard that she doesn't even have 50% mana start anymore as a 50% mana start troop. I wonder if they're ever going to revert that back. Because the main issue was the cleanse, and obviously they also removed the cleanse from her. Because that was more so the issue. And they basically added it back on this Mythic, which is pretty cool. Anyways, wait. That's not the team I want. I want Zolgoth. That's Guild War for today, though we still have the other event to go do. I'm going to clear out the basic dailies first, though. Then we'll go head over there. Oh, wait, I forgot we're webbed. That's going to be annoying. I might just want to set Orpheus medals. This be easier. Could just go set the new Mythic. He's not going to get mana quick enough, though. Let's see. Let's take some manas there. Take some over here. There goes our hero, just immediately dying. I probably should have killed Gem Dragon there. Oh, that being webbed's kind of unfortunate. There we go. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Emernator. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Supernova. Yeah, it's still a pretty good run. It was a lot of fun still. And honestly, I do feel like the Mythic performed pretty well. It just has the exact same issue that other troops like it has. It's one of the reasons I stopped running Wild Queen in Guild Wars. You might notice that none of my offense teams use... Oops, why'd I do that? But you might have noticed none of my offense teams use Wild Queen anymore. And basically, the exact reason why we lost today is why I don't use Wild Queen anymore. At least for PvP. Which means there's almost no place to use it, because similar to Wild King and Wild Queen... Well, Wild King actually can be ran for Explore 12 and such, but similar to Wild Queen, the only purpose it has is Guild Wars. And sometimes it just backfires to such a degree that you never want to use it again. And that's kind of what's going to happen with him, most likely. I'm curious to see what will happen once we have a proper Soul Synergy team with him. There's a couple gimmicky things you can do with it right now, but I don't feel like any of them are worth it to do currently. But we will eventually have a combination. Maybe with the Inferno Machine, like a few other options. that in combination will make that troop very strong into the future. I just don't feel like the team currently exists quite yet. But it will at some point. Once we have enough soul boost ratio to make some kind of team out of like him, Inferno Machine, one other really good mana accumulator, and then like one other thing that kind of just puts it all together. Like that will kind of work out. Also, again, things stop dying on the first possible turn every single time. I would like some amount of team. So we can actually win. Watch him die again. Oh, what's even the plan here? At this point, we're pretty much just trying to stall out turns. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's gonna be annoying. You can do the summon thingy. Just don't die, don't die, don't die. Come on, Angry Mob, you're the only one I need, and you're the one who's still disabled. There we go, finally. Basically our entire team at this point. Oh, he's just gonna resummon. Oh, maybe we'll get an extra turn here. We did, but we didn't get enough mana. Let's see. Come on, enough mana, enough mana. No, you didn't get the extra turn though. Just one of the first few times I've ever even seen him do his summon thing. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. He has actually guaranteed 3 summon in this mode. I believe now he actually has a 1 to 3, whereas before in the past he used to only have a 1. But they did buff him in January, actually last month, in the buffing him at the beginning of the year. Yeah, there we go. But his boss version always summons 3, even before that other thing got a buff. How much Dragonite are we sitting on these days? I spent a lot of it earlier, and we're almost back to 1,000. I'm kind of hoarding it now, just in case. Oh yeah, we still have to go get those crowns. I got 2 of them passively earlier. I'm gonna go get a handful of them. I guess we'll do that and then focus on the event. Because the only other main thing we haven't really done is the new faction assault that just came out today. And I am gonna go get the troop and mess around with those battles. But yeah, let's go do let's go get the crowns real quick. Then we'll go hand out the code. Good old redeem code. And we'll just run it with some standard Dust Devil team. Pokemon Go event in 2.5 in your brain for Saturday. So you're free tomorrow and not free on Sunday? Oh, when I did the Pokemon, or when we were going to do the Pokemon stream, I was mostly just going to do PvP anyways. I'm not sure if I was going to go shiny hunting. But we could do a mix of both. Because that was what I was originally going to do. Do the Pokemon on Saturday and then do the RuneScape thingy on Sunday. Assuming that the other way around. It doesn't really matter too much to me which one I do on which day. I did want to do both of them this weekend. So if anyone else has any other question or anything want me to go over to, let me know. And we'll go hand out a code as soon as we get these last few kills. And then we'll go mess with the new faction. Or not new faction, but you know what I mean. New Deep Delve. Also going to cover a video on it later tonight. I was mostly wanting to check what the treasure rooms were. Because I actually don't even know where the treasure rooms are in this layout yet. Well, we're about to find out. Is the box opening at the end of the stream? Yeah, we'll be doing it at the end of the stream. We'll do it after we mess with the faction event a little. I'm not going to be doing the entirety of the faction event right now. I just want to do mostly just several floors so we know what the treasure rooms even are. So I can mention in the video. Because I actually don't know where the treasure rooms are for this delve. You generally don't until you do the delve at least a few times. Because some of them can be RNG treasure rooms rather than 100% treasure rooms. You don't know that from a single run. Name of the Gods in the Wild, King Rath-Amon and Lammerstew with an arcane option. Any midday stream? Yeah, we're doing 2 midday streams this weekend. Seemingly we're doing Pokemon tomorrow, and then RuneScape for the first time in a very long time this Sunday. I'm not sure how far we're going to go with RuneScape. That's a game you can easily play for 5,000 hours and still not run out of content. You can play it for basically 5,000 hours and just be at the point where you're starting to play the game. It's one of those kind of games. It's actually the 10-year anniversary of Old School RuneScape this month, too. Let's see. I'll take that one over. And the game has been out for like, what, 24 years now? I want to say somewhere around there. I've been playing it for on and off. Though not recently. I haven't played it in like 5 years now. But, I've been playing it on and off for like 22 years now. Because I think the first time I played it was like 2001, 2002, somewhere around there. It's one of the better MMOs. With perfectly amazing graphics. In all of their 10 pixels. No, it's not that many. Actually, there's more pixels than that. I do like the art style for it, though. Like, it's just enough detail, but it's simplified. Because I generally don't like games that have, like, overly excessive realistic graphics. It seems, like, way too uncanny. Oh, we're about to gain a level. You know what? We'll hand out a redeem code when we hit the level. Because at this point, we might hit that level before we even hit these crowns. Let me double check. How many more crowns do we need? Whichever one happens first, we'll hand out the code for. We need... Oh, is that only one more crown? Yeah, it is. Never mind. We're going to hit the crowns first. I need one more. Though, I assume that might not be the case. The new Fang Moor layout kind of looks like a dragon to me. Or maybe it's supposed to be some kind of lizard. But it kind of looked like a dragon shape. I didn't really get a good look at it because I wasn't actually doing the battles, but, you know, I did see what it looked like. I just haven't done, haven't looked at it a lot, but it looked kind of like a dragon. More than a lizard or anything. Because they're based on those dragons from Kedar, if I'm not mistaken. Which I actually forgot. We got 2 things for Kedar. I forgot, well, I remembered it during the video when I was covering it earlier this morning. But yeah, both the Mythic and the new troop we got today, both correspond to Kedar. Actually giving it 2 total extra stars. But hello, Kaki. Welcome, welcome. As I believe it can now reach 24 star. As well as easier to get to 20 star. Where on earth is his final crown? Yeah, we still haven't gotten it. I always like double checking because sometimes when I think I haven't gotten the crown for a while, I find out like 5-10 minutes later, it's like, oh, I already had the crown this whole time. That's why we haven't been getting it. Imagine the weapon is worth picking up or just leave it. Or if you don't have it. What weapon is for this one? I don't even remember what Fang Moor's weapon is. I would generally say every single Tuesday's faction weapon is worth getting. In the sense that it takes forever for it to finally rotate back around. Obviously, there are some that are better than others, like Life and Death, Writhing Staff, stuff like that. I don't recall how viable Mist of Scales one was. I mean, Fang Moor's one is, though. So, hello, Simona. Welcome, welcome. We'll go double check it after we get this crown. Hey, we did get the level first. Okay, let's go ahead and redeem code. And then finish getting this crown, and then let's go head to the faction event. See what's up with it. Let's see. And we'll be covering a video soon, just going over the teams and everything. One of them I actually mentioned in the Monday video already. It was a Truffle team. Same one I'm going to mention for the 100 to 500 range. Good old Truffle. Actually, what is Fang Moor color now that I think about it? I think it's blue-red, I want to say. It's funny, I mentioned the Monday video and I already forget myself which one it is. I'm pretty sure it's blue-red. There's so many factions. I think the main thing that makes it confusing for me is that the color for every single kingdom is different than the color of what the faction corresponds to it is. Because none of them match up. Almost none of them. There it is. Oh, hello, Maximus. Welcome, welcome. No problem for the code, everyone. Oh no, it survived with 1 HP. I'll take our green, kill it out. Alright, let's go do the faction event now. So there's the final crown we need for that. And I believe that's pretty much all the things. We're done with that, we're done with that. World event, we'll just do the battles tomorrow, probably. What are we doing as a guild? The guild's almost already done with it. If they're not all the way done, we'll throw a few extra battles in there. I think we have like 8 right now. I don't think I did it yesterday either. We'll have plenty of battles to go push it over the edge tomorrow then. Grab the redeem code and the level up bonus. And, oh yeah, I'm still, oh no, this whole time I've been running Middle of Seasons for when I was doing it for Guild Wars. Forgot to switch back. Anyways, let's go do the faction. So, is the weapon worth getting? The answer is, yeah, it kind of just looks like a lizard dragon thing. Not sure which. But yeah, it's somewhere in there. Definitely looks like one. Is the weapon any good? Deal a bunch of damage to the first 2 enemies and inflict bleed. No, this weapon is really bad. Though you might still want to get it for completion's sake. But as far as if the weapon is good or not, no, it is a very, very bad weapon. Unfortunately. I'm going to buy the tier 3 just so we can go end up getting a copy of the troop. And probably just use 2 small blue orbs on it, because why not? And just go get it maxed. Go to upgradable. Because honestly, I almost value the shards more than the 2 blue orbs. There's just so few things to use these blue orbs on these days. That we're just going for it. There we go. Get them all traded. I could have probably used an orange orb on that final one, but I'll save a celestial where we can. And there we go. And that should be another star for Fang Moor. I mean, Kedar. We got 23 star when we get the Mythic, and 24 star now with that troop. And it should be as high as it can go, right? Yep. Oh, we do need more silver elites, though. Let me go get those real quick. Where's base rarity? Anything here kind of worth upgrading? Not really. The new troop is useless, right? Inflict fairy fire on an enemy and deal a bunch of damage to them. Boosted by bleeding enemies. Also, he does like 1/8 of his magic. Or sorry, he does 4/5 of his magic as damage. It's a very weird ratio. It's like some number and then 4/5. It's a very, very weird ratio. Upgrading you could kind of be okay, but you're a rare and I have like no capability of doing so. I sometimes use you for... Oh, you know what? I never upgraded Set Type Warrior. Go do him. We need to go upgrade 3 of them, so you'll be one of these 3. Elite level, that's not where you upgrade it. Let's see. You're an ultra rare, yes, correct. Just making sure. So throw 1 at you, 2 at you, throw the other. So we need to go upgrade 3 of them then, if we already have 7. We're 8, 9, and 10. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. Alright, what other 2 should we go for? Honestly, Tome Knight, not bad. Don't really want to get into the epic ones unless they're like super viable, like Apophysis. You don't really get used much these days. Yeah, we're going for Tome Knight. I guess Tome Knight and 1 other. And then we'll be good to go. Not sure what that 1 other is going to be. Oh, I'll upgrade this little guy. Also, he's from the faction, if I'm not mistaken, too, so sometimes he'll get used for that faction. Very, very rarely. Oh, no, he's not from the faction, because he'd need to be from Fang Moor then. Wait, he was just a troop that was set up like that? That was added? Wait, was he really? Yeah, that's weird. I know I use him a lot for Arena. There are similar mechanics to him for factions, but he's not one of them. We could upgrade the worst troop in the entire game, Mummified King. Azurus. I feel like I'd never use Azurus. He also doesn't get much of a benefit from his thing. Just gonna upgrade like a... I don't know, what if, No, you're lower rarity down. I'll also do the Sphinx, I guess. I don't really have a next good option. Doesn't even get anything good. It gains a bunch of magic it doesn't even need. But oh well. So lower rarity option, we'll go and get it upgraded. Unfortunately, we're still so low on Yasmin medals because I've been doing so little Explore 12 lately. I just don't really have any of them. which of course we could still upgrade a rare using 3 Metals of Orpheus, or use 3 guard metals and then Metal of Orpheus and another Metal of Orpheus. That would only end up wasting 1/3 the value of a single Metal of Orpheus, and we could end up doing it that way to upgrade rares. And there we go. We now have 10 silver upgraded there. All right, let's go do the faction event already. So, let's see. Fight. Oh, we don't have any teams made. Blue, red. What do we even want? Considering Marilith. Good old Mar. Oh, wait. We have access to blue. We could just run down, Rowan. Oh, but we don't have the good synergy for it, though. I guess we could still make it work. Go with that. Go for Rowan. Go for Mirage. Problem is, we don't have a good empower to connect this. So what are we dealing with here? Firebomb is unfortunately off the table. It dies every time. Otherwise, it would actually be kind of good here. Elspeth, for the same reason, can't be used. Yeah, otherwise it's just a bunch of single converters and some other weird mechanics. None of them do really good mana accumulation. So I guess we're just stuck with like a slightly slower version of Rowan then. Which is fine. Just kind of run it like that. You have red, right? So we want to go double red into double red green. Double red green. We minus something ideally that we don't have. Unfortunately, we have to minus something we do have. Oh, minusing blue is going to be weird though. It's kind of awkward. We kind of have to minus brown. Could always go a different weapon, I guess. Like an explodey weapon. Like go something like because this is just for lower range anyways. Oh, but SSCP something everyone has. This will be for like the lower range. Oh no, we can still run it this way. We're mostly looking to go for Marilith or Rowan. We don't really want Red Storm though. Give me Green Storm. Maybe we could go Archer. We want red on the board, but we don't really need like a clear option for it. Something like that. Was I allowed to find? Welcome. I hate when we don't have a good empower for the start. Kind of slows things down a bit. As we just still one-shot everything. You know what I mean. It makes getting starting mana a little more inconsistent. Which is not ideal. Alright, there we go. I wasn't even paying attention. Where are the treasure rooms? Let me guess. It's every single one of these little side circles. Treasure room, treasure room, treasure room, treasure room. Is it really that easy? Is it literally just every side circle? That's funny. I think it is. They literally made it that easy. Okay, that makes sense. That's really funny. I was looking at the design but didn't bother clicking around. But that is very obvious now that I'm actually doing them. It's literally just every single circle is a treasure room. That's kind of funny. I do like that design layout. Honestly, I'm about to just replace this with a weapon. Give me like Black Manacle. Oh yeah, I forgot I can't switch it right now. I think we're gonna switch out for Black Manacle though. Yeah, good thing we do get this 4 explode to start a battle, so it almost doesn't even matter. I still always like having an option for it. But honestly, with the amount of explodes we get, it to some degree really doesn't matter if we have Leprechaun. As much as I love using it in other similar empowers that are good value at start. But if we get a lucky enough explode, yeah, we kind of just click Rowan instantly anyways. Yeah, I think we replace out weapon for like Black Manacle or something. Something easy that everyone has laying around. It's a really good placeholder weapon. Like it has a lot of flexibility to just go into whatever you need. It's currently 5 degrees where you're at. Yeah, it's a bit colder by me today as well. Not that low, but lower. It's been kind of nippy today. Also, I'm out of water. Well, now I'm out of water. I knew I was thirsty enough to take it out. It's still thirsty. I'll grab it after stream though. Yeah, faction seems pretty straightforward for today. But most of them are pretty much. Biggest issue is just having the options to actually take out the higher range. Of course, we're staying mostly at the lower range. Actually, we're probably getting to about 230. Not the time, but the floor level. Not all today either. But that's where you end up getting all rewards. And about how far we're going to be going with it. Anyways, let's go fight this so we can go save the team and change it to Black Manacle. Also so we can go save and put it over to the other thing. I pretty much know every team we want to go mention then. Hopefully I'll have that video up later tonight. Alright, let's see, go to troops. Oh wait, I forgot. I need to click one more time. There we go. So we're going to put that right there. Put that right there. Put that right there. And put that right there. And there we go, we got a team. And that's also what we're going to be rolling with here. Alright, perfect. Okay, are any of these treasure rooms by guaranteed? Probably not. I don't think we ran into a single one when we were going by. Yep, it's just the corners, or the circles, I mean. It's literally just the 4 circles. Also, that one might not look like a treasure room, but it's the only treasure room that doesn't give 800 plus gold. Instead, it gives you like 1 billion glory, but it is indeed a treasure room. So, yep, the treasure rooms are just guaranteed to be the circles. The rest are just whatever. So you basically just want to take everything on the body and then take the arms and legs. Because assumably it's like a snake. Can you type without looking at the keyboard? Yes. The only reason I sometimes look down is because I have 3 different keyboards set up. And they're obviously all in different locations. So like the way I have to type on each is slightly different. So I have to like check its orientation before I type. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I can type without looking at a keyboard. I just have a bit of a weird keyboard setup still right now. Like, it definitely works for what I need it to do. It's just not the most efficient setup. But, yeah, I can type without looking at it. Oh, that's not enough to kill, unfortunate. And Rowan's gonna be 1 mana short, so I have to waste a whole turn. How many fingers do I have to use to type? I actually vary. I use as few as 2 and as many as all 10. It really just depends at the current moment in time. Because I can type pretty much with any combination of number of fingers. I mean, not any combination of fingers, but you know. Like any numerical even number of fingers. Like 1, 2, or sorry, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. $12. Unfortunately, cannot do 12. 69? That's not an even number. Hello, Bill. Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. I forgot. We can still get the other format, which has the treasure room wings. Where the 2 circles over here are the treasure room. Oh no, a resummon. And I don't have a skull. Luckily, we have Black Manacle. For that exact reason. That would be why we have it. Yeah, otherwise, faction still plays out the same as always. I still wish they would have done a little bit more with deep delves. Like, as far as, like, the loot. I'm still surprised that, like, the final loot for them isn't, like, slightly tweaked or something. You don't use your pinkies when typing? I'm not sure how much I do. I do to some degree. Though I definitely have, like, a primary 3 habit. Mostly from WASD games. Or when you have to use arrow keys. Actually, I'm not sure. What finger do I use when I click on Q? Oh, I actually do use my pinky. Yeah, I do use my pinky when I type. Not that often. But yeah, I actually do. But yeah, I use L10. Normally. Generally, I would either use 1, 3, or 5 per hands. Very rarely would I ever use 2 or 4. Because 1 would be lazy typing. 3 would be just out of habit from gaming. Because how you do like a WASD or arrow key stance. As well as how you generally hold a mouse. Uses 3 fingers. Or at least how I hold it. And 5 is just like normal typing. There's pretty much no situation where I'd really use 2. And I guess I occasionally use 4, but I actually do use my pinkies a lot. Though I generally don't hit the side keys with my pinky. Like, I'll hit the general letter keys, but I can't hit, like, numbers or, like, shift or control with my pinky. These would generally miss, but it knows how to hit the letter keys. Mostly because every single keyboard is drastically different where they put all the little side thingies. Like, I have 3 different keyboards and not a single one has the same orientation for where on earth the side little buttons are. But the general location for the every letter key is the same. What's my word per minute? I have not the slightest clue these days. It's probably not exceptionally high. I want to say like 100 something. It's also way slower if I'm actually like typing. When you're actually thinking about what you're trying to type. Because I think slowly. Because it'd be like it'd be a lot higher if I was actually taking like a writing test compared to if it was just me actually typing. Because if you're just copying a prompt, it's a lot quicker. Is that before or after checking for spelling? I generally don't make too many spelling mistakes. Hey, level 10 chess. As I'm spelling Terrence World. Well, when I'm going from a non-typing state to a typing state, my typing tends to be pretty bad. Which is why that's always hard to do. $2,000 words per minute? You mean characters per minute? Because gosh, how on earth do you hit 2,000 words per minute? Even if you're just spamming the A key. I'm pretty sure you mean characters. Because there's no way you can do 2,000 words per minute. Unless those words are A and I. Oh yeah, it is characters. I was gonna say. Because 2,000 words per minute is like mashing keyboard speed. I know there's some games I used to play, like Warcraft 3, where some games would actually track your actions per minute. And counting mouse inputs on top of typing, I think my actions per minute were like 400 or 500. Though it wasn't that much typing, it was more so clicking. Which is a slightly different action per minute compared to typing. Because characters per minute is also actions per minute. Just more so for typing than for any action counting. So we're almost up to normal faction levels at this point. 2,000 words per minute, this guy's a fingering god. Pretty much. I'm pretty sure that'd be like world record pace. I'm pretty sure world record's under 1,000. I'm not even sure if AI can currently do 2,000 words per minute. Or it's not publicly available AI. Can I show how I type? I don't really have a good camera setup to show such a thing. Because I don't have like a tripod for the webcam or anything. But it is on the list of things to upgrade at some point. Get another webcam. A better one. It's not super high priority because we barely use webcam stuff. Hey, speaking of which, I should probably go open Isabel's box. She sent us something. And to my understanding, they are cookie cutters, though of what, I don't know. It was from a joke of last week, but she took it seriously, so now we have cookie cutters. I will probably won't use them until later this month, because I actually don't have anything in the house to use them with. But we shall use them for something. Probably cookies. 212 world, wait, 212's the world record? That seems very low. Aren't there people that can hit like 300 something? How's 212 the world record? Speaking of fingers, time to open Isabel's box. Alright, let me go do one more floor. Because this is basically be the normal faction ending spot. And I'll finish off on the other 2 days. Not in any rush to get it all done. Oh, interesting. 212 is the world record. Oh no, I always thought people could do quicker than that. Interesting. I know mine's always been in the 100 range. Like, you know, within the hundreds. Or, you know, the 100 to 100 something. What is currently? I have not the slightest clue. I'm still also not fully used to this keyboard yet. I got this keyboard about a month ago, 2 months ago, 3. Somewhat recently. It's actually the first mechanical keyboard I ever had. It's pretty nice. I feel like these keys are slightly too elevated, though. At least relative to where I have the keyboard. Oh, did we just lose a troop? Oh, no. That's problematic. Did he land Devour or something? I wasn't even paying attention. Well, that is super problematic, given that we're using Rowan build. Luckily, we're not deep enough for it to really matter. Plus, we get to start with Barrier, so even if they poke us once, it does nothing. The power of potion effects. Because I'm not even concerned about first slot Rowan really getting hit here. We're going to win so quickly that they barely have time to. Unless we get really unlucky, like him getting a good convert here. Yeah, the new faction troop, generally they come in about 4 to 6 weeks after the fact. Like, for example, last Friday we got the previous one already. And yeah, the other one should be available by probably mid-March. And like you said, probably by St. Patrick's Day. So if you don't want to spend the gems to get this guy, you can get him later for free with shards. Of course, it's technically not free, but you know what I mean. If you don't have to spend gems, you can spend shards instead. But if you already still need the weapon, you might as well just go the extra bit to go get the weapon. If you're already paying into it. If you don't have the weapon yet. Of course, we already have the weapon, so we don't need to go that far. I just went for tier 3. We want to go for tier 4 if you don't have the weapon yet. I just need a little bit of mana. Oh, I should take a skull first. Luckily we have barriers, doesn't matter. Go for the Merlif. That's match. There we go. Claim our rewards. Let's see, new format or old format? Ah, we got old format. Oh, well, that's fine. That means when we cover the video later, we'll go over the new format with the thingy. And explain all the normal stuff. Anyways, that's probably everything for Gems of War for right now. However, let's go open the box. Oh, wait, we still have Adventure Board. Was there anything? Or is it all useless? Oh, wait. I still need to go kill some blues. Okay, let me go kill 5 blues real quick. Though, I think we're going to get it just by killing these. So let me go Magnesia the gems real quick. And we'll go open the box. And next stream, of course, will be tomorrow night. Same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do next Guild War Day, all that good stuff. And we'll also have a midday stream Tomorrow probably for Pokemon, and then on Sunday for good old school RuneScape. Finally revisiting that game after several years. See what the current state of it is like for their 10-year anniversary later this month. There we go. Look at all those gems. We get 100 gems right there. We get 15 gems right here. Yes, IRL box opening. A IRL loot box. Let's see what's inside. Also, I need to go find where that one knife is. It's right there. Luckily, I have a handy-dandy table next to me, because when I ended up getting the cabinet, which you guys can never actually see and don't even know that's there, but when I ended up getting that a couple months ago, to put the TV on and everything, the second one, I had a table there that I was able to go move and use as like a side mini table, and it has like the same like metallic black glass design as the one that my computer and everything's on, and this works so perfectly. And it's nice and neat, and I kept it organized for once. So I know exactly where everything is. Anyways, let me go get the box. Alright, I have the box. Let's see, what side can I show? It is quite literally a box. Trying not to show addresses or anything. Because I did not take it out off ahead of time. Let's go see what's in the box. Oh yeah, I should also probably make the thingy a little bit bigger so you guys can see when I'm showing it. Give me a second. They just taped this really weirdly. What on earth did they... What on earth? Why? I'm confused as to... It almost feels like a shoebox. Interesting. You know what? I'm about to just tear this box open. Alright, whatever I did, I just broke its entire integrity. Aha. I've entered the box. Through probably the weirdest means possible. Where did I put the cap for this thing? I'll find it later. Oh, it blends in. I see where I put it. It's right over there. Alright, what do we have here? Bunch of papers, bunch of papers, bunch of papers, bunch of papers. It almost looks like the Twitter bird. Wait. That's really funny. Let me see if there's a few other ones here, because I think it is. Let me go make this bigger. How do I make myself bigger? I should have a second layout for this. Do I not? There it is. It's probably not going to work too well because it's like weirdly green screen behind me. Let's see. Well, yep. It's like the Twitter bird. Let's see. There seems to be a couple other ones in here. I think. Let's see. See if we can identify birds. We got Twitter bird. We got what looks like kind of seagull. Seagull-ish looking shape. We had a Twitter bird one's really funny. I think we have dove. I want to say dove. Also, gosh, I need to fix my green screen. Look at how staticky he gets there. It could be because of that one corner, though. I didn't even think about that. Get out of here, corner. Does that help you some? Helped it slightly. It doesn't like a corner being there. I sometimes forget if it is there or not because of, I can't normally see it. Oh! Oh, I really like this one. That's that one Redbird. I forget what it's called. You can kind of tell based on its shape. It's that bird. That one. You know the one. It has a very iconic shape. That's one. Wait, we have two other ones in here. Oh no, it's actually one connected to itself. Wait, what is this? Wait, is it two? I can't tell. I don't want to break it. Oh no, it is two. I was gonna say, there's no way that's one bird. It's like two on top of each other. Oh, hummingbird! Oh, I used to have a hummingbird feeder. Yep, little hummingbird. Yeah, hummingbirds are pretty cool. And what's the last one here? I think this one's the eagle? I want to say eagle. Looks like more like an angel thing. But you can kind of tell with his head it's an eagle there. Alright, there we go. They were joking about not having any cookie cutters randomly the other day. And Isabel's like, oh, I was going to give a bunch of cookie cutters. And she ordered us a bunch of birds. We got a Twitter bird and a bunch of other iconic birds. The best one is the crow. It's in the mailbox. Oh, I'll need to go get the other ones later then. Oh, there we go. Well, thank you, Isabel. Greatly, greatly appreciated. I'll have to make cookies out of them or something later this month. Anyways, so any other questions, anyone? Anything you want me to go over? Anythings? Otherwise, we'll probably be calling it here. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll also probably be doing some Pokemon midday, probably starting around noon, maybe a little bit earlier, probably around noon though, and then going from there. And then for Sunday midday stream, we'll probably do a RuneScape then. And that's pretty much the game plan. Gems of War at our normal time, as we always do, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll have the video going up on the faction in hopefully tonight, otherwise very early tomorrow morning. And the Mythic tier list will be soon TM. At some point, it will be posted. But, soon. Hey, let me go change my medals. Don't forget to set your medals, because I believe it's determined on what it is at the end of the day. So definitely make sure you have them correctly. And we'll be good to go then. Anyways, guys, catch you later. Thanks for stopping by, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.